ladies and gentlemen. Assuming you can actually hear me. I'm not really sure. I guess we'll find out shortly. So, let me get a couple of my buddies in here. Make sure that I'm not just talking to nobody. So, this is the face behind Metal Gear Solid 2 as a masterpiece. Not much more to that. We're going to get started here in just a few. Whoever just popped in, if you could do me a huge favor and comment and let me know if you can actually hear me on here. This is all running for the first time, so we're just trying to make sure that things are running solid, no pun intended. Alright, awesome. We're gonna get going here then. Now, I'm not sure if anybody's seen this yet. This is kind of cool though, but you do have these master books, the screenplay book. Screenplay book's actually kind of cool, but it's basically just like reading the entire game. Let's see. But let's get started. I think that we should be able to make it through the tanker chapter, maybe an hour, a little over that depending on the actual cutscenes. Just so you guys know, if you're here watching this stream, you're gonna be here basically for the commentary because I suck at these games. I told you guys multiple times during the MGS2 is a masterpiece video. It's not, I don't know if this is going to be different than Substance, to be honest with you. Although Substance didn't really change the actual like base game. I think it just had all the extra the snake tails and the VR missions that you could do in there too. But they might have gotten rid of that because they did have the skateboarding thing in there too, and there may be a whole licensing issue, so you never know. Plus it's Konami. I actually had the game volume on way too loud in my headset. I still love this intro. Out of any of the Metal Gear Solid like intros before the game, this one kicks ass. Especially if like you knew Harry Gregson Williams was doing the music for this, and you saw Enemy of the State before this, like it has that whole vibe of Enemy of the State, and I was so down for this when it first came out. What's up, Cool Slaw? How you doing, bro? Good to see you. Tomokazu Fukushima, the mysterious man who probably did most of the writing. That was really good. I'm still surprised that we never really found out what happened to him. And we never really found out exactly what he did on the games either. That's probably going to be like the age-old mystery that just never gets solved for the Metal Gear, like Metal Gear Solid 1 through 3 is just, what did Tomokazu Fukushima do? And why did Hideo Kojima go so crazy once he left? The controls are the same. I did check earlier because the control scheme for this game is so weird already. I was already kind of like, yeah, I've played this game so many times, I'll be fine, but I didn't want to end up trying it and have it be completely different. They did say that he was responsible for basically all the codec conversations, but I do know that it's been kind of stated that once he left Konami, the writing kind of became a little less tight, at least in Metal Gear Solid 4. The thing I still remember is this game is if you spank the guard, it's an instant. If you spank the guard, I don't know how you spank the guard in this game. Now there is I How do you spank the guard in Metal Gear Solid 2? If anybody has that answer, let me know. Honestly, the intro screen alone is what worried me, because normally, I remember it used to be, you always had to hit circle to, like, enter things. But, you can't do that on here. It's X now. The other thing, too, there's no pause screen from what I've seen. And you'll see what I mean when we actually get into the game here. There is a pause screen, but not like the normal pause screen, I don't think. And of course, we're doing the tanker plant. Not that confident. Yeah, we're going with the... I think I've told you guys too, I usually play on normal. I go with the basics. This is how the game was supposed to be played.
The Hudson River, 2 years ago.
That voice.
We had classified intelligence that a new type of metal gear was scheduled for transport. The whole thing stank, but our noses have been out in the cold too long.
You know what's sad about Metal Gear Solid 2, or about any of these games that people will probably stream, is that the cutscenes are so good, you'll probably actually be pissed off at the streamers if they keep talking during all the cinematics. But that's for like people that have never experienced this before, that you're ruining it for me. Bro, it's a 20-year-old game. Go first person and aim down and press the melee button. Alright. Bet. If you punch a guard, it's an instant KO. Alright. I know exactly which guard to try that on too. I said there's been a lot of things that I've tried in Metal Gear Solid 2 just to mess around. That's not one of them though, so if this ends up working, I'll be very, I'm gonna be kind of giddy in a weird way. Just an old man smoking his cigarette along the New York Turnpike. It was a dark and stormy evening. Oh, you gotta wonder, like, Snake's in her monologue right now, just say, I know I look so fucking badass. Hope I'm not lying. Works is riding. But, oh god. Well, if it doesn't work as Snake, I guess we're gonna trigger an alert, but it is what it is. Nobody watches a Metal Gear Solid stream to watch somebody play perfect and not get caught. That's boring. You want to watch somebody get caught and then play hide and seek and escape. I love this intro. I remember being 14 years old Christmas morning, opening up this game and starting this, and that my mind was blown. I remember my dad coming down, he said, "What movie is this?" There he is, the man who got all the credit for all the music. Harry Gregson Williams. Even though Nori Kohino did a lot of the music for this. I was also kind of pissed when I was 14 and that happens. You're like, if you've played Metal Gear Solid 1, you're like, fuck yeah, I get the stealth camo to start out this game. And you're like, the stealth camo's broken. This game is so Toyota.
Oh boy, he's right on schedule.
Revolver Ocelot, starring in The Hand That Wasn't There.
Soon enough.
Producer, director, creative genius, Hideo Kojima. Sweet. David Hayter, but I hardly know her.
This is Snake. Do you read me, Otacon?
Loud and clear, Snake.
Kept you waiting, huh? I'm at the sneak point.
Everything going okay?
Kept us waiting about 20 years for a port to PS4.
I must have overused it. Sorry, but you're gonna have to deal with it. You're not in the military anymore.
Right. I didn't plan on relying on this gadget anyway.
The private sector's not so bad, is it? Privacy guaranteed?
I'm happy as long as no one gives me any more unwanted gifts.
You mean that thing with Naomi?
And I can't say I miss the chattering nanny.
Mei Ling's not so bad.
I'm hoping that he's talking about Fox Die and that Snake didn't get an STD from Naomi that was never mentioned.
Toys from the SSCEN again? Look, give her a message from me. Someone will find out, sooner or later. She's better off assuming it's sooner and quit while she's safe.
Too true. Okay, Snake, let's get to work.
I also never understood why it even lets you, like, do this. What's the point?
All Ocelot's doing.
Gotta see Snake's shoulder.
Now every state, group, and .com has its own version of Metal Gear.
Not exactly a classified weapon for today's nuclear powers.
This new one seems to have been designed to wipe the floor with all the other models. The only consistent description
Hey, they're
is
on
that it's an
trampolines.
amphibious, anti-Metal Gear vehicle.
That explains why this one is under Marine Corps jurisdiction.
The mission objective is to make visual confirmation of the new Metal Gear being transported by that tanker and bring back photographic
R1 and
evidence.
L1 for
But I want you first to
commentary.
go up to the top level of the infrastructure, to the bridge. We need to find out where the tanker is headed.
I'm not sure if I can do it for
There's too much
commentary.
we don't know about this new prototype. Capabilities, deployment method. We don't even know how close it is to completion.
Yeah, I'm getting
If we
nothing
know where the
for
testing arena is, I can
commentary.
start to draw some reasonable conclusions.
All right, I'll head to the bridge ASAP.
Try to avoid confrontations. Our goal is to collect evidence on Metal Gear development and expose it to the world. It would be best if you could get out of there without alerting anyone.
Don't worry, I know the drill. We're not terrorists.
Very good. Don't you forget that you're part of Philanthropy now, an anti-Metal Gear organization and officially recognized by the UN.
Recognized, but still fringe, Otacon.
Oh, depending on the pressure. Yeah,
All right, let's look at your
did not know that.
Your weapon is a tranquilizer gun converted from a Beretta M92F.
Dude, you're gonna be like the guide with all the hidden tips and tricks throughout all this. Alright, we don't need to see the tutorial, do we guys? I think that we know what's going on with
Good
this.
suppressor, too.
The chemicals
There we go. Tranquilizer gun, don't kill anybody, stealth mission, blah blah blah. Alright, let's watch all these Marines get murdered.
Hey, Earth to Snake. You're nice, upstanding Marines, not terrorists. Don't get caught. You're in stealth mode here.
Sure, and if it comes to that, a little beauty sleep never hurt anyone. By the way, Otacon, are you sure of this intelligence?
Absolutely. Hacked it out of the Pentagon's classified files myself.
Absolutely.
Oh, please. I'm too good for that.
Totally sure this intelligence is good.
There's a price on our heads.
You're just being paranoid.
I hope so. Those men, you wouldn't think they were anything
Still
but
continuing
civilians
the
from here.
Monster Energy
Ships
campaign
passing
from
the river
Death
in the
Stranding.
harbor, putting uniformed Marines on the deck would be a bad idea. People can get a clear view of the water from Riverside, too.
The water line is too high. According to the navigation plans, this ship should have discharged its cargo upriver.
It's in there, no doubt about it.
The military troops
I'll try to... I don't have to get to 300 pull-ups, Max. I just got to get to grip level 3.
Should be tighter.
You worry too much. Where's
Big boss run? No, little employee run.
National pastime these days. I'd say the cargo
Rifle.
safely below the deck. Do you see the entrance to the holds?
Looks like
There's
there are
no
a few
knife in this game,
entryways into
though.
crew quarters. But check here. What?
Watch YouTubers get demonetized for extreme violence.
Looks like we're not the only ones after Metal Gear tonight.
Is that a chopper I just heard?
Affirmative. Probably another cavalry. What's their game? Hijack?
They're probably targeting the ship's controls.
Otacon, how many men do you need to take over a tanker of this size?
The ship is run by a computer, so I'd say about 18 people.
That's the only good thing about this game is I can at least check my text messages while this stuff's going on too. Spanking the guard. Harlem, do you know about spanking the guards in Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3?
Russians?
You sure?
No Marine barber touched that head of hair.
The witch animation in MGS3?
I'm transmitting a photo. Let's get an ID on him ASAP.
I'm on it.
I want that hat. I need that hat. It's getting near winter time.
Looks like the tanker's theirs now.
Always smoke.
Kasatka?
Always be smoking. Always be smoking.
Killer whale.
We need to get a fix on who they are.
Judging by their transport, aren't they some kind of military commandos?
Not necessarily. It could be the KA-62, the civil model.
Look,
Well, I mean,
Snake,
most of the knife
all we
attacks in
need is the
MGS3 are
photographic
basically just
evidence of
slicing
weapons.
motions anyways.
As long as we have those,
I
we can
don't
put
see
it
anybody
online
really
and blow the whole
knife
thing
fighting
wide
like
open.
that, so...
No
And maybe it
pyrotechnics,
does look a little
okay?
funkier in the newer version, but I haven't tried out the
This isn't like Shadow
the
Moses.
collection yet for MGS3. Hold
The
on.
frequency's
This is my new thing. I'm
141.12.
going to have them be on
How can I check in
trampolines
and
while
save
they're on
for
codec.
I'll do it. There's a frequency set aside for it. 140.96. Sorry, but no Mei Ling this time. Call me on the codec when you want to save.
Got it.
I'll be waiting
I'll have to
just
do it for
past the
next time,
Verrazano Bridge.
Coleslaw, because,
You need to be off that ship by then.
you know me,
I'll be in
usually
touch.
Max sets up all the technical stuff when we do these things. I just do the thing. Plus, I think that since I already have it, like, going right now, I might not be able to do that. Where's my OnlyFans? Oh no, that comes next. I'm going to do that once I sucker everybody in with this Metal Gear Solid stream. Then I hit them with the OnlyFans. Just start selling feet pics. That's the end game. Hey. No. God damn it. Okay. This is all just, you know. Doodle 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 doodle. Oh, forgot I'm a level up. I do like that they made all these separate entrances, but they still basically force your hand here. Oh, I don't need to... Actually, yeah, I will. Bro. No, you don't need help. I'm interested to see what happens now. I literally took a second to look at what Max wrote in comments. Right as the dude walked over. Yeah, I'm not good at multitasking. Hey. Alert averted. Alright. Okay, let's go in here and be horny for a moment. I love this music. I wish all waiting music was like this. And elevator music. It is a Christian channel, that's why I'm only tranquilizing them. Come on. Bro, are you serious? I know I'm bad, but I'm not that bad. I'm about to find the guard I'm going to spank, okay? I have a particular guard set in mind that I'm going to spank. Alright. Okie dokie, he's down. The guard spanking is just around the corner, I promise. So at first person, and then punch him in the ass. Oh, that didn't work. Alright, so I think we debunked that one. Oh, that was a perfect square jab to the ass, and that did nothing. Oh, yeah. I mean, you play this game. You gotta do this. Come on, break more glasses. Break them. Also, this is like kind of cathartic for me because I'm a bartender. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh. That's not good. Well, time to run like hell. Don't be coming this way. Don't be coming this way. Hide in the locker. Hide in the locker. I'm on PS4 playing this. Well, what did I do wrong? Yes, this is the collection version. Oh no, I know the ice melts in real time. I was asking, does the ass punching work for you, or was that did we debunk that one? Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. You gotta really dig that fist in there. Don't be afraid. Oh man. Alright. Did he even like bother to wake up the other guy? No, I didn't. Alright. Back on track. I like how they came through here and they didn't even like bother to wake up the other guards. Like dock that guy a day's pay for napping on the job. We're going to see Volume 2, the MGS4 for PC. Oh yeah, I think the Volume 2 they said supposed to have 4 Peace Walker and 5. Shoot their radios, they can't call it back. Yeah, alright, I gotta try out this ass punch now. You know what? I used to hate the water level when I was younger, and I think I've kind of gotten used to the controls in there. It's very rare that I will like actually run into that'll like actually run into those stupid mines in there. Oh, well, there's radios on the side. Alright. Alright. I've had enough of this experiment. I'm moving on. I'll try it on somebody else. Oh, god damn it. Now this guy's awake. Oh, this is just not going how I had planned. There we go. Jeez. Come on, man. Woo! I'm sorry, sometimes you just get stuck in a loop and you gotta do some funny shit with Metal Gear. Here we go. Alright, we're just gonna blaze through this part. I think there's another guard later on I can try that on. It's gonna be a very strange stream for some people, just wondering why is this guy like so obsessed with trying to punch this guy in the ass. How's that for precision? Sorry, I just like the way that the lasers look. And also just kind of like doing that, like for people that haven't seen this game before, I do want to show like how insane the details are in here. But also, if you haven't seen this game before, I highly recommend watching somebody other than myself. You're not going to see solid Snake level gameplay here. But you will get some at least hopefully entertaining and informative commentary.
So it is the Kasaka. Russian chopper.
You know, he like just wanted to say it just because like, looks like I was right. It is that chopper. I remember after this game came out, there used to be this model shop, like a couple miles from where I lived, and I went in there. Have you guys got any models of K.A. Kasaka? Or Hind D? I think they did have one of a Hind D, though. What's up, Brody? And yes, this game is definitely... Don't know why, just will always be probably my favorite game of all time. Death Stranding's up there though. That's a very close second to MGS2 for me.
Snake,
Ooh.
did you find out where that ship is headed?
My Kodak battery's low.
35 degrees longitude, latitude around 58.
More than 500 miles off the coast of the Bermudas, out in the middle of the Atlantic. So the prototype is ready for solo testing. It's basically combat worthy. That area is outside the Second Fleet's operational range, too. It must be a standalone Marine Corps project, which means this prototype Metal Gear must be designed for independent
You know what?
deployment
I think
without
that
any
when
naval
they
assistance. Anyway,
fixed
analysis
Snake
can
Eater,
wait
it
till
actually
later.
kind
Snake,
of,
you need to go down to the
I wouldn't
hold
say
to
it
locate
ruined
the
it, but
actual metal.
it lost a lot of the actual stealth element, because the movable camera, you don't have to really be as careful and, you know, do the changing of your camo 50 different times in like the span of like 10 feet. Hey man, opinions vary. I will say for gameplay, for the perfect balance of gameplay and story, absolutely three is the best one. Oh shit! Now I got a cold. Oh god damn it! Fuck. This is gonna make this interesting now. Well. I didn't think I spent that much time outside. Alright.
Shalashaska has landed. I'm on my way to the tanker hold. Report your status.
Control room, communications and engine room are under control.
Actually, I think, yeah, 3 was the best balance of story and gameplay. 4 started leaning more into the gameplay aspect. 5 was peak gameplay and probably, I think, the worst story.
Yes, they are all planted.
So yeah, interestingly enough, it started off with a great story with good gameplay and a lot of interesting set pieces, to a game with really interesting mechanics and an amazing story, to a game with a great story and great gameplay, to a game with great gameplay and an over-the-top story, to eventually a game with amazing gameplay and a shit story. That's the arc of Metal Gear Solid 1 through 5.
I have nowhere else to go. Father, I want to stay and fight.
There is no choice to make here, Olga. Need I remind you that you are carrying my grandchild?
Never mind that you're carrying my grandchild, that we still decide to have you run a military operation even though you're my daughter. So some conflicting ideologies there, that you don't want her to be there that long, but you need her to head the unit. But without Olga here, we wouldn't have this badass
Freeze!
cutscene.
Hands over your head, now! Toss your gun overboard, slowly. A woman. Show your face.
You men, you're all the same.
Who are you?
The famous Solid Snake. Oh, whoops, I'm Olga Gerlukovich.
We are nomads, wanderers.
That's why I do not shave my
I said
armpits.
don't move.
Americans. So you shoot women too.
I'm a nomad too. What else do you have there? Take the knife and toss it.
What else are you packing?
Not there. Toss it overboard. Hold that position. Now, turn around.
What was it? Was it Spetsnaz with a scout surprise? Is that what it is? I think that's the phrase.
It stopped raining. Not too shabby, is it? New York, I mean. And that brings our tour to its conclusion.
Scout knife with a surprise. You a Spetsnaz?
Scout knife with a surprise.
Deserve a little credit. No one's ever dodged that shot of mine.
Spetsnaz with a scout
But no one
surprise.
gets lucky twice either. I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life, my family. We've shared everything, all the bad and all the good. I have no one, nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Oh.
Whoever you are, you're not stopping us.
God damn it. Yeah, shoot the tarp. See if I care. God damn it. Stick your head out.
Take this.
Do. No, I'm not gonna stick my head out for you to shoot me. Come on.
Take this.
I'm literally just gonna try to shoot her through the tarp. Whatever, that's not working. Do. Yeah, I'm standing right here. Oh, that's not a good angle. Come on. Ah, I thought I was going to get her on the run. Dude. I'll take one to the face. I'll take another one. Stick your head out. There we go. Come on, you're not supposed to do that. See, I'll just sit there and I'll eat bullets to the face. You might be able to. I'm probably just too lazy to do it. That's an automatic. What, do it after the phone call? Found video evidence in a video.
Cypher.
This is going to become Metal Gear Solid 2, the quest to spank a guard. Oh, trampoline time.
Russian gear, but I haven't been able to find out anything else about their origin.
I know who they are.
You do?
We've ID'd the old man,
Who is he?
Sergei Gerlukovich.
Gerlukovich, one of Ocelot's allies.
Yeah, the GRU colonel. He's the one Ocelot was supposed to meet up with after Shadow Moses.
They're after Metal Gear.
Everything's changed. This is not going to be as simple as we thought.
You could say that. I saw a surveillance remote just now. It looked like the Cypher.
A Marine Cypher team?
This is my version of a QuickTime cutscene.
Then the Russians? Now the
QuickTime
army?
event.
You're right. This isn't gonna be
Trampoline
simple.
cutscenes.
Snake, there's something I have to tell you.
I fucked up.
We didn't dig up this info about the new Metal Gear on our own. Not like usual.
How did you find out then?
It was a tip. An anonymous tip.
What a fugazi.
Anonymous. You've never trusted those. Why would you start now?
I have a younger sister. A stepsister. We have different parents. I only knew her for 2 years.
You've never mentioned her before. So?
The sender of the tip was E.E.
Ooh.
Her name is Emma, but I always call her E.E.
Oh, wait till we get to that part of the game, boys.
Yeah.
You know
it
how
just
much I'm
caught
gonna
my
love
eye,
that.
You know? I figured it was a coincidence, but I couldn't get it out of my mind.
That's
There's
right.
really no one out there who knows about
No
her.
doubt about it. When was the last time you saw her?
Over 10 years ago.
You think it's a trap to lure us out here?
I don't know. After I got the tip,
No
I did
doubt
break
about
into
it.
the Pentagon system to get confirmation.
way. Okay.
Watch your back, Snake. Maybe I screwed up.
No way. I've got a light-equipped USP. I can take them on now. There's no ammo, but it takes a 9mm, just like the Marines' M9. I'll find those somewhere around here.
Don't raise too much racket with that thing.
That's great, dude. Thank you for that find. That's awesome. Fantastico. So I'm not going to try to drag this stream out too long. Oh, didn't go high enough. I'm figuring around an hour should be good to round out the evening. Hey, we're gonna spank a guard eventually, okay? It's our goal at this point. But yeah, I'll set up super chats for the next stream if I can figure out how to do that, because I am a bit of a technological idiot. I'm sure that makes you all feel nice and safe knowing that I'm going to be going into cybersecurity. Do 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 do. Ooh, wet box. That's my favorite kind. Don't demonetize me for misogyny after that. Hey. Plus, now we can do this. Wait, was I supposed to call Otacon a second time over the body? Whoa, 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 what was that? Has anybody ever seen that? Well, let me see if I can still go do it. Call him over the body with with the box. No, I can't get back up there. Also, they quickly dragged her away. Oh well. Guess the dialogue will remain secret. Just a box. My favorite pastime. Don't open the box. Nah, we ain't collecting no dog tags today. There is some goofy stuff I like doing in Metal Gear Solid. Some of the stuff though I've let go of. I'm not gonna do all the dog tags. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but just not my steez. Oh, I think I missed a ration in here because I was too busy breaking bottles. Hey, there it is. Also, I think they replenished all the bottles I broke. Oh, no, they didn't. Hey, there we go. Here's the ice for you. I think I have to wait at least a few minutes here for it to melt, because it does go in real time. I mean, you know, some people joke about watching paint dry, but we're literally sitting here watching digital ice melt, so... Look at the cubes getting smaller. So exciting. But it's just an insane, like, technical marvel. 2001, and they were able to do this. That's beyond nuts. There it goes. Oh, that is the quickest, you know, melting ice in existence. Ice watch party, yeah, exactly.
Raven.
Alright, so there's a particular sequence you have to do this in for it to be absolutely hilarious. So, alright, so, yeah, it's a little Raven doll, but... Now, if you don't do that first, this next part isn't as funny, but, like, you gotta remember, this reveal is supposed to be, like, kind of like, oh my god, but with this going on in the background. So you're supposed to get this jolt from seeing a dead body, but you're too busy laughing your ass off at that toy making noise in the background. I love it.
Freeze. No.
Let's see here. Oh, I think that was the nothing to report guy. Oh shit. Okay, let's see here. All right, there we go. Oh yeah, I don't need to do that. Oh. Hey, after the way that some of these shots have not been going as planned, trying to line up everything. Dang, we tranquilized everybody. Everybody go night-night. What weapon completionist? Alright, fair enough. Got all the weapons. I did see the sleeping sign above the cart. I thought I was about to walk right into an alert. I freaked out. I panicked. Hello, Eric. Woo!
Repair of the entranceway to the engine room on the port side is complete.
Let me hide.
To position following patrol in the small room
I can't.
on the port
Panicking. Isn't there something if you call Otacon while this is going on too?
This reminds me of when we first met.
Oh, that
I
one.
was the one inside the locker that time. We're equal now, huh?
Not unless I wet my pants.
That's a low blow.
Can't remember what you have to do to get Snake like breathing hard inside the locker, where like Otacon gives him like shit for basically like jerking it. This is not the intruder you've been looking for. Be fully pressed against it? Thought I was. Ah. There you go. Let's see.
Push the action button once more to get out of the locker. You can see out from the slit in the door. Make sure you check the area using first-person view before you go out.
Oh, I'm wondering if maybe they, I am, like, that's fully pressed against it, right? I'm not crazy? I'm wondering if maybe they got rid of some of Kojima's horniness from this. Maybe we need a good poster. Well, I mean, you know, I figured maybe Snake's going doggy style. Or Snake style. This is on PS4. Snake loves his missionary. Alright. Time to defuse some Semtex. No, that's Snake style right there. Yep.
Snake, wait! Don't move!
Don't move, I know. There's Semtex here. Oh my god. Wow. Thanks, buddy. Couldn't have done it without you. Ayo. I'm thinking that we should just finish out the tanker tonight. What about you guys? I mean, we're basically there.
All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Thank you guys, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys watching for the last 3 years. It just hit over 1 million views a couple months ago. It was awesome to see, you know, but that was probably the most insane project I've done for any YouTube video, and the amount of time and effort that went into it was just nuts. Like it probably COVID-19 doesn't happen that year, that video probably doesn't happen because I just wouldn't have had the amount of time to do it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Nope, wrong gun. Hey! Alright, got him before he even got to try and do that. And it works so perfect because the other guy's wearing headphones. Let me change so that I don't accidentally... Hey, like I said, guys, I just appreciate. I'm happy that you guys all enjoyed it, and you know that it's done as well as it has, and you know it spurred me on to do. I hope you guys also enjoyed that Metal Gear Solid 3 documentary, because there really isn't a document of Metal Gear Solid 3 and kind of the making of that one. I still will take claim that that I have the closest thing to one of those, so take that for what it's worth. But the Metal Gear videos were a lot of fun to make. I would still like to maybe eventually go back and do a full-on Metal Gear Solid 1 video, but that would also kind of, you know, I think that I've kind of summed that up with stuff like doing the Escape from New York subsistence video and all that. Could always go back and expand on those, but I don't like doing short 10 to 15 minute like specific subject things. I know like Futura Sound, he's more like the guy who does like specific subjects regarding game things in Metal Gear games, but I usually like to just do a full game in like one video and be done with it. There's just so much in Metal Gear Solid 2, I don't think I'm ever going to be done with it. You and me both. You know what, they did have, there was an HD collection that was out, because I actually have trophies on my PS4 for Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, but they reset the trophies because this is a new collection, so... let's see here, let's get that, get our rations. Well, thank you, man, I appreciate it. I do still have something in the works for Final Fantasy Stranger. I think I have like almost a script written for Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise. It just got to go through some refinements and record some more video gameplay. But that one seems like it's going to be fun to do. Hey, he's dummy thick. What do you want? I think it's Kojima actually said at one point that Snake had to have a voluptuous ass.
The lift is also under our control. Sir, the Marine Commander has started his speech already.
All my knowledge of doing a Russian accent comes from Metal Gear Solid games. Nobody knows of our presence. Maybe I should do the entire stream like this. No, this would be terrible, because I do not have a very good Russian accent.
Yes, sir.
My daughter, keep her safe, even though she was just in a gunfight and got tranquilized, and I sent her out here while she's pregnant, but keep her safe. Make Snake a total Giga Chad for all the ladies.
Who goes there?
Who goes there? Oh. Come on, you bitches. What is this? You can actually see like their shadows behind the walls. Well, that was underwhelmingly easy. Oh, what about Quiet from MGSV, that she is the ultimate, like, just, like, bait for players? I mean, yeah, you already had all the male players, but it was like, if you wanted to get a new generation of young, horny guys who want to shoot and see hot chicks, Quiet was the one. That should have been the tagline for Phantom Pain. You have Quiet on the front with Venom Snake, big sneaks, and clap cheeks.
Oh, Shalashaska.
Shalashaska.
Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the?
Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Such a great villain.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
Get Metal Gear.
Well, yeah, I mean, Quiet's outfit didn't exactly help with people wanting to listen to her story. That's kind of why it got disregarded. I think people just gave Kojima shit for his explanation of she has to wear no clothes so that she can, because she breathes through her skin. So, I mean, it's a give and take. That I think Kojima kind of sabotaged that from the get-go.
They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent rivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Let's do this.
Okay, Snake. Let's go over this one more.
Yeah. From the right, from the left, the Marine logo, and from the front. That's how many times I've played this.
Every industrialized nation on the globe knows the specifications.
Now, this is something, I think, let's see if I can remember where this is.
They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray,
no, not there. There is a... Where's that panel?
The world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
There's an underground...
The Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this.
Oh, fuck.
This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up their own Metal Gear force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Ah, here it is.
Balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
I'm gonna save the pull-ups for Raiden.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact.
Hey, there's plenty of game left for me to do all this stuff.
Especially those with submarine and air engineers are major players. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to military development. It cannot be more different in nature from the Navy. There's a program that will add fuel to the uncontrolled fire of nuclear proliferation. It is a fact that players in favor of such a policy are attempting to derail our own.
Hey.
I have a daughter, and it is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war. As a father, I want to leave a better world for the future generations. As a soldier, I know that is my duty. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
Yeah, you can see me panicking when you say that. I'm like, no, 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 don't tell him the rest yet. Hey, yo.
Familiar with the Shadow Moses incident during the Sears administration. The current state of nuclear proliferation is a direct result of that event.
Metal Gear. Caw, caw, tiki 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 ta.
Metal Gear.
Metal Gear. Metal Gear.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that...
I was about to say, where's my camera? Hey, Marine logo.
Metal Gear Ray as a countermeasure to these pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to a Metal Gear is, of course, another Metal Gear. I seem to be repeating myself. Chalk it up to old age.
Good.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the great Manta Ray. Our Ray has a sting that nature never gave the Manta. With this latest Metal Gear, we can rule the sea and land as we never have before. George Sears surrendered his presidency in the aftermath of Shadow Moses. The official reason given did not, of course, include the development of Metal Gear Rex and next-generation nuclear warheads. But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover of cost.
Good.
The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses.
Also, this is the most hilarious thing here. Snake's in the back of this room, just taking his camera out, taking a full-on picture, and nobody is, like, noticing at all. Don't mind me. Just taking classified photos of your super secret military project and uploading them to the internet. Oh, Rex, bro, of course. We know this from Metal Gear Solid 4. Always take Rex. Rex is like... I don't know, I just like the design of Rex, too. It's badass. It was made to beat Rex, but it didn't beat Rex. Well, also, think about how many of those rays would probably be needed to destroy Metal Gear Rex. If Raiden was able to beat about 4 of them and Snake was only able to beat 1 Rex, like, that says a lot. Exactly, it's like putting up Hiro Yui against a bunch of Leo pilots. You can give a Leo pilot a Gundam, it doesn't make him a Gundam pilot. I love that somebody brought up the JoJo poses. Yes.
First one I'm seeing is... This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
Oh, I gotta advance
the next
this.
one is... Okay, that's good.
Hey.
The shot from the right is in the bag. And the next one is...
Don't tell me this is no good.
You're a pretty good photographer. We can definitely use this left shot. Okay, what am I seeing now? Okay, this works. It's a great front view. Okay, now we have all the photos.
Good.
Snake, the speech is about to wind up. Forget the photos and get out of there now.
I will say that was pretty good, guys. Considering that the only time that we got caught was punching people in the ass.
That is all. Dismissed.
So we're going to be through the tanker chapter tonight. We're just going to kick back and relax and watch the rest of this insane cutscene and comment on the dumbest reveal, I think, of the entire series here. Sit back and drink my monster with my pinky out.
Excellent speech, my friend.
Who
the devil?
Gift of the silver tongue. They say it's the mark of a good officer. End of a liar.
Don't you feel like it would be perfect too if somebody had just like dubbed over Trump's voice over Ocelot? Gift of the silver tongue. Mark of a good officer and also mark of a liar.
Also called Revolver Ocelot.
They call me Revolver Ocelot. I'm not an Ocelot, but I do have a revolver. Spaghetti Western. I like 2 more for the story because it was more predictive, and I think that you've seen it come to fruition. So it's actually become like more... almost like American Psycho, is that MGS2 has become more and more relevant as time has gone on. Where MGS3 is almost like, it's like a weird exercise in disinformation because it's so close. They blended so much reality. They call it hyper reality, but they blended so much real events with that. I know there's people that like never studied Vietnam. Vietnam, how did Vietnam start? I thought Big Boss went over there and stopped it. You know, there's I do like 2 more though. I think that 3 got to shine because it stood on the foundations that 2 laid with a lot of its gameplay.
Nobody move. Understood?
The only thing that Metal Gear Solid 2 was missing that 3 had was the Ocelot meow. That's the only thing that would have put this game over the top. Meow.
That's right. No one has to die needlessly.
Where did they... the Gerlukovich army just has a lot of rope.
We're almost at the target. Get a move on.
3, it definitely feels more like you're playing a movie than anything else. Like, in terms of, like, you're in the movie. This one feels more like you're... I don't even know. This feels more like it's more of a passive experience with actually watching most of the action unfold.
What do you intend to do with Ray? Sell it on the streets? I was raised in Snezinsk, formerly known as Chelyabinsk 70, the nuclear research outpost.
What are you talking about?
After the Cold War ended, my home was bought out by the Americans.
Is there a point to this sad story?
Not you.
You know what the insane part about 3 is, though, too, is how much is in that game. I remember I was originally going to try to do a version of
What do you intend
Metal
to
Gear
do?
Solid 3 video, kind of like the MGS2 one that was like a full playthrough breakdown of all the stuff inside of there. I wasn't even past the part of Big Boss jumping out of the plane in the beginning, and I had already written close to 20 pages. The entire Metal Gear Solid 2 script was 46 pages. That's when I decided, I'm like, this... I said, I'm going to lose my sanity if I try to do this game. So that's why I shifted to doing the document of. But I mean, Metal Gear Solid 3 is just impressive just for how much they packed in there. The lolly lule low. We can't forget it. Every time they say it, the lolly lule low.
I was never in your employ.
Let me hear you say it in the comments. Lolly lule low.
No hard feelings, Colonel. Mother Russia can rot for all I care.
Since when, Ocelot? When did you turn?
Comrade.
Sorry, guys.
Abandoned her during the Cold War.
Need some subtitles for ARG.
Only has room for one. Lukovich, you and your daughter will die here.
Damn you!
I know, that's why they decided to make it that would be something in for Japanese indecipherable. It was an interesting concept. Badass pose.
Sergei, looks like you were long overdue for retirement.
Drebin is one of the cooler, over-the-top characters. In fact, Drebin gives the merchant from Resident Evil 4 a run for his money. I'm also going to say that in Metal Gear Solid 3, they truly, like, Ocelot became everybody's most badass favorite character in Metal Gear Solid 3 just after that one scene with all the gun twirling. Everybody was just like, I want to be Ocelot now.
This ship is still in the lower New York
Yes,
harbor.
thank you.
You may yet make it to shore if you swim for your life.
No, don't shoot. We gotta let him pose. That was a sweet shot. That is one of the best calls. All the Marines just stand there and watch him shoot one of his own and pose. Now I will talk about this because I have had some people say that they really like the Attack on Titan music for this part, and I wanted to do, because my MGS2 video was like kind of a tribute sort of to Snake Bentley's MGS4 video. I wanted to at least do one music video portion in there. Uh-oh, here we go.
It's been a while, brother.
And it should have been longer.
You know who I am.
This was so jarring the first time I ever saw it. It's still jarring.
Anymore, eh, Snake?
It will never not be jarring.
You're
And
drowning
stupid.
in time. I know what it's like, brother.
Ocelot looks so weird having
No wonder Naomi
Liquid's
passed you over
voice.
for the
It just doesn't
Fox
match.
program.
Get out of my mind, Liquid! Liquid Snake, most badass voice. Badass character. They should have just brought him back to life. And not in an arm.
Physical prodigy. Few more years and you'll be another dead clone of the old man. Our raw materials are vintage,
I feel
brother.
bad for anybody who played Metal Gear Solid 2 before Metal Gear Solid 1 because this has to be the most confusing cutscene to ever watch. You know, I was on board for every insane twist in Metal Gear Solid 1, and most of them in this game. The only one I think the only reason I had a problem with the arm thing was that they went through so many different things through 3 and 4 where you could try to explain it, and by the end of it, it made no damn... Like, 3 did a better job of explaining it than 4 did. 4 ruined it. I actually would have been satisfied with what 3 did, with, you know, spoiler alert, Ocelot being the Sorrow's son and having, like, some psychic abilities to reach over to people on the other side. That would have, you know, it's still ridiculous, but that would have made more sense than what they ended up going with. By the Attack on Titan music. I can't on stream. Can I? Actually, no, I'll probably get the... I might get copyright claimed if I do that on stream. Yeah, oh yeah, that's absolutely true. The entirety of Metal Gear Solid 2 will not make sense if you haven't played one. There's the Attack on Titan music. I'll do it acoustically. No, I'm messing with you guys. I won't put you through that suffering. Nope, I'm knocked out. Exactly, the self-hypnosis bullshit. That's what I'm saying. That's what killed the entire Ocelot, or Liquid Ocelot, side story for me. That was so beyond stupid. I like this guy shows up, he's like, no, get out of the way, I got the heavy firepower. Just does nothing. Oh yeah, Gohan Super Saiyan 2 theme is a pretty good one. That is a very good theme for anime. I'm more like whimsical when it comes to anime music. I like a lot of the more like city poppy stuff. So like usually the stuff that's like end themes for animes. Like I like I think this is how into that stuff I am. The 4th ending for Yu Yu Hakusho. I love that ending, and I think it's either the 2nd or 3rd one for Inuyasha. It's really good too. But yeah, I love me some anime music.
Otacon, we have a problem.
Yeah, getting into the whole self-hypnosis of Ocelot is just... I don't even know where to start with that. It's more bizarre than Liquid living on through his arm. Yeah, you know what though, in terms of like Peace Walker and V, I think the reason I didn't get too into those two is that Peace Walker actually did a good job of giving you a pretty decent story, but I'm not big on base building games or having to recruit and all that. The only game that I ever liked recruiting characters was Suikoden 2. But that's also because there was a limit on how many you could get, and the amount of like characters you got determined which combos you could do for fighting, a whole bunch of other stuff. This has been fun though, guys. I'm really excited that they finally released this for... I really wanted to do a stream for Metal Gear Solid 4 back in like 2020 when I had done the video, but the only thing that they had was the HD collection on like PS Plus. Couldn't stream that. I couldn't even record the footage for it because I had to stream the game. So that's why I used to have a weird setup where I was recording using my tablet to film the TV. That's how all that footage was done for MGS2. But the JoJo pose.
No problems.
Hold on, let me do the really JoJo pose. That one was especially for you guys. Oh yeah, the Yu Yu Hakusho shirt too.
Yes, at the location we discussed. Yes, I have photographic evidence.
Ray's Johnson pose.
The cipher was most
Ray's President Johnson pose.
tomorrow morning's newsflash. I would say the Marine Corps' plans are on indefinite hold. Yes, of course, Mr. President.
Of course, Mr. President. Snake! Well, gang, I think that's going to conclude things for tonight. Do I look like Johnny Sins? I wish I was Johnny Sins. I'd be, my life would be much different right now. Hey, like I definitely would. I'll gladly be Johnny Sins' stunt double. So, there we go, guys. Start of a new journey. So I think that we're gonna call it a night, gang. We made it past the tanker. We'll probably come back either later this week or I might be gone on my days off next week. We'll see what happens though. But if I'm around, you know, I'll give you guys a heads up before the next one too. So put on your notifications. I'll make a post, and we'll come back and we'll get started on the plant next time. But take it easy, guys. Stay steezy. It's been awesome hanging out with you tonight, and I will see you on the next one. All right.
It didn't take long for the government to put an oil